we also want to maximize testosterone levels and growth hormone levels. So one of the best ways to do that is to Hey, what's up guys? Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com and welcome back for another video. All right, in this video, I'm going to answer the question, when is the most important time to drink a protein shake for muscle gains, specifically for men over 40? All right, here's the thing. Muscle is crucial for older men, especially if you've been very inactive, you've been sedentary, haven't done a lot of physical work for years, and testosterone levels go down. You start losing muscle, you start building more fat. So completely opposite. That leads to more estrogen in your body. So that's the last thing men need, especially older men, because now that we're older, we're already fighting lower metabolisms, lower testosterone levels. So we got a lot of those things going against us. All right, so muscle is very crucial. Here's the thing with protein. Protein builds muscle. So you want to make sure you're consuming enough protein. And the one thing about protein that I want to mention, because there's kind of a misnomer with protein. People assume the older you get, the less protein you need. The younger you are, the more protein you need. And it's completely opposite from that, man, all right? When you're younger, your body is loaded with testosterone. It's going 90 miles an hour, man. So your body is primed for muscle growth. You don't need near as much protein at that time. You want more complex carbohydrates, some good essential fats, and you do need some protein, but it doesn't need to be near as high. All right, now fast forward to your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. All right, now that we're talking about us older guys, our bodies need to do everything to maximize muscle growth and muscle maintenance. We also want to maximize testosterone levels and growth hormone levels. So one of the best ways to do that is to increase protein consumption. All right, so with that being said, here's how I do my protein. Basically, I train a lot of guys online. I tell my guys 3 meals or 4 meals. Each of those meals focus on about 30 grams of protein, give or take 5 grams. So 25 to 35, you're gonna be fine. But shoot for 30 grams of protein for all 4 of those meals. And if you want a snack, which we'll go and talk about here in a minute with the protein, then add another 25 grams. So one of the things I'm gonna do with this video is tell you when you can add that snack to get the most muscle building benefits. All right, with all that being said, here's the thing. With protein, if you are consistently getting 4 meals of 30 grams of protein, then you are gonna be fine with your protein consumption. All right, so you don't really need to focus a whole lot on adding more. If you're working out hard or you still have a high active job, then what I recommend is 25 grams from a whey protein isolate right after your workout. And I'm talking 15 minutes to an hour post-workout. That's my number one time to add that protein. The second best time to add it is before bed. About 30 minutes before bed, what I like to do is add 25 grams of protein, which is roughly 1 scoop of most of the brands of protein. All right, and there's 2 different versions of protein. You got the whey protein, you wanna do the isolate, but there's also a casein protein, which is a slower digesting protein. So one thing you can do, so you don't have to go out and buy both types of protein. Whey protein, fast digesting. Your body is gonna assimilate it quickly. Typically people do casein at night because it's slower digesting. Your body will be able to break down that protein overnight. But a way you can slow down the whey protein is to add fats to that whey protein. So one of the things I've been adding, there's pine nuts, which actually help increase testosterone levels. So I will add like a 4th cup of pine nuts, or you can add some Brazilian nuts or some almonds. So adding those at about 20 grams of fat. So look for the back of the label, figure out how many nuts it's gonna take to get 20 grams of fat, and then go with 20 grams of fat with a scoop of protein. That's gonna help slow down the digestion of or assimilation of the whey protein isolate, all right? But again, if you wanna just go out and get a casein, if you don't like nuts, You don't want to add any fats to your protein. Just go get a Casein protein, and that's a slower digesting protein. But let's continue on with the question, because what if you're one of my other guys that doesn't like to eat? You're not a big eater. It's hard to get 4 meals in. I get that. I've got some guys that can only get 2 meals and then they want a snack. All right, so if you're not hitting those meal numbers, if you're not getting your 4 meals or you're not getting your 30 grams of protein 4 times a day, then the most important time to do it, it depends on when you're working out. If you are an AM workout person, if you get up 5 o'clock to work out, 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, if you work out early in the morning, I want you to prioritize a bedtime protein supplement. So what we just discussed with the Casein or with the whey protein, do that specifically before your post-workout. All right, that's gonna help give you enough protein to offset some of the cortisol and to just give you that little boost for your morning workout. If you're an evening workout or a lunch workout person, then typically what I want you to do first is add that post-workout shake, 25 grams right after your workout. So you can mix it with fruit, which is what I do. Just mix it with water or an almond milk or even a dairy milk if you've got a good source of dairy milk, one that's no antibiotics and no hormones added, all right? Then you can do your dairy milk, or you can do water, or you can do almond milk, any of those things with your protein. And you can even add a banana, eat a banana to it, or just make an actual shake, whatever you want to do to get a little bit of extra carbohydrates also. So hopefully that answers your question. Basically the most important time, a lot of it depends on you and your eating habits, because at the end of the day, if you've got 4 good meals in you, 30 grams of protein with each meal, it doesn't really matter when you get an extra protein shake. All right, if you want to add one before bed, add it. If you want to add one post-workout, add it. But it's not going to really matter at that point because you've got enough protein in your body to continue on with the protein synthesis consistently. However, if you are the other guy that doesn't get the protein consistently from your meals and you need to add a protein shake, then that's when you look at the time that you do work out. Working out in the morning, make sure you do your bed-night protein. Working out lunch or evening, make sure you do your post-workout protein. All right, and it is okay for you guys, again, that don't have big appetites. If you're eating 2 meals, then it's okay to get 2 shakes. If you're doing the 2 shakes, do your post-workout shake and do your bedtime shake. So you can get those extra grams of protein, because at the end of the day, the end goal should be maximizing your optimal protein. And the 30 grams to 120 grams, right around there, 140 for some of you bigger guys, that's gonna be perfect for helping you build muscle, especially being an older guy. But man, if you have any questions about any of this, or if you like the video, then give me a thumbs up, man. Go back, click on the thumbs up button so I know you like it. And again, that's all that I got, man. Get busy, get after it, and God bless.